All right, let's jump right into a really incredible poem by Adrienne called Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. It's short, but wow, does it pack a punch. What's so cool about it is how it sets up these two totally different worlds. One that's all about freedom and power, and another, well, another that's about quiet pain. We're going to unpack this tale of two worlds.
So the poem kicks off with this amazing image. Right away, we're not even meeting a person, are we? We're meeting what she made. And just listen to those words, prance, bright topaz. You can almost see it, right? It's not some still life painting. This thing is moving, it's vibrant, it's just bursting with energy.
Which leads to the big question, right? Who is this woman who made these totally fearless creatures? I mean, you'd think if someone creates something so bold and free, they must be pretty bold and free themselves. But yeah, the answer is going to surprise you. It's not what you'd expect at all.
Okay, so first things first. To really get a handle on the artist, we've got to understand her art. Let's dive into the world she's created on that screen, the world of the tigers.
The language here is just so deliberate. They prance, right? That's not just walking, it's joyful, it's confident. Their color is bright topaz, this brilliant fiery yellow, and they're in a world of green. But here's the key part. They do not fear the men. They are completely certain of themselves. Basically, they're everything we're about to find out their creator isn't.
And this word, denizens, I love this word choice. It's so specific. See, it doesn't just mean the tigers are in this green world. It means they belong there. This is their natural habitat. They are the kings of this place, totally at home, totally in their element.
Then we get this killer phrase. They move with sleek, chivalric certainty. Let's break that down. Sleek, okay, that's easy. It's elegant, graceful. But chivalric, that's a word we usually associate with knights, right? Honor, bravery, a kind of noble purpose. So these aren't just animals. They're majestic. They have this profound confidence and absolute certainty in every step they take.
Okay, so hold on to that image of power and confidence, because now the poem yanks us out of that world and drops us right into Aunt Jennifer's. And let me tell you, the difference is jarring.
Just look at this side by side. The tigers, they pace with certainty. That's a strong, steady, deliberate movement. And Aunt Jennifer? Her fingers are fluttering through her wool. Fluttering. Think about that word. It's so weak, so nervous. It's like the wings of a little bird that's trapped and can't get out.
So why is it so hard for her to pull a simple ivory needle? You might think, oh, maybe she's just old or frail. But the poem is hinting at something much deeper. It's a clue that there's a weight on her, not just a physical one, but an emotional one too. And then we find out what it is. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. Bam, there it is. Notice it's not her wedding band or even the wedding band. It's Uncle's. That little word implies so much about ownership and control. And it's not just a ring, it's a massive weight.
So this is the heart of it, really. The wedding ring isn't just a piece of jewelry here. It's a symbol for the entire heavy burden of her oppressive marriage. You know, all the duties, the expectations, the feeling of being trapped. It's all become this crushing psychological weight that's so heavy it's literally making her fingers too weak to sew. Now, the last part of the poem fast forwards into the future. It asks a pretty profound question. When the artist is gone, what's left? What lasts and what doesn't? And this is just, wow, it's such a heavy, heartbreaking image. When Aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. So even when she's gone, she's not free. Her hands are still terrified, and they're still marked by the hardships, the ordeals, that basically ran her life.
The poet is so clever here with the word ringed. It's a brilliant double meaning. On one level, yeah, her finger is literally ringed by the wedding band. But on a deeper level, her whole life, her whole being is figuratively ringed, like surrounded, trapped by the ordeals that mastered her. There's just no way out.
And this brings us to the final, powerful irony of the whole poem. Aunt Jennifer herself, she dies trapped, mastered by her life's struggles. But her art, the tigers she dreamed up, they just go on, prancing, proud and unafraid. The creator is gone and trapped forever, but her creation is eternal and free. So let's put it all together. What's the takeaway here? What's the legacy she leaves behind in that piece of wool?
You have to wonder, why create something that is your complete opposite? Well, for Aunt Jennifer, her art was her escape. It was her rebellion. In stitching these fearless, powerful tigers, she was creating the only world where she could actually be courageous and free. It was like she was pouring everything she wished she was into that fabric. And it helps to know a little bit about the poet, Adrienne Rich. She was a huge voice in the women's movement, and a lot of her work is about resisting oppression and questioning the constraints put on women. So this poem, it fits right in. It's a really sharp critique of a certain kind of oppressive marriage, but it's also a celebration of how art can be a way to fight back.
And that really leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? Aunt Jennifer's physical life was full of fear and struggle, but her creative spirit, that was totally free, and it's what lived on. It kind of makes you wonder, what parts of us will outlive our own struggles? What are we creating that will carry the best, bravest parts of ourselves into the future?